I was 26. You think you survived something like that and you should be happy, and you're happy you survived, you're grateful, but then you have all these like memories of how you felt and sounds and smells and everything else, and it's pretty triggering. I was working and I hurt my back at work. It was pretty bad. I couldn't walk upstairs or anything, so I kept going to the doctor, going to the ER, and just in this intense pain. And that's all I could really focus on was that back pain. And I didn't really realize that something else possibly could have been wrong. And I started already physical therapy for my back. And then I was laying downstairs and my husband came home from work and I told him, I guess, that I couldn't see straight. I don't really remember that day much, but he was like, that's it. We're going back to the ER, grab your stuff, let's go. And thank God he did, because it saved my life. I would have died. I was septic. I had bacterial endocarditis. There was vegetation on my valves. I had a hole in my heart. I was really, really, really sick. So they put me in an induced coma. And I was in an induced coma for a week. So a piece of the vegetation broke off, went up my bloodstream, caused a blockage in my brain and caused a stroke too. So that was super scary. And I guess they woke me up and all the IV antibiotics and everything didn't take care of the vegetation on the valves. And I remember going in for another TE and they're like, yeah, you're gonna need open heart surgery to repair these valves or get them replaced. And had open heart surgery. The mental recovery is definitely still a process to this day. That first year, I dealt with, I'd say probably extreme depression, PTSD. I started therapy, and that was huge. I still go to this day. And the biggest, I'd say, absolute biggest help for me was reaching out to the American Heart Association. I was on the website and signing up to have brochures mailed to me, and I saw this thing for the American Heart Association to share your story. Some force in my mind was like, Georgia, you have to go. I sat down to tell my story and I just sobbed. And they were like, you know what? We want you to meet other survivors. And I remember Al going, you, and you all have heart disease, now talk, and left us. We had never met other survivors before, so we started to navigate that whole world together. We have created such a huge network of survivors now, heart, stroke, young, old, and we have connected with each other and, made a purpose to everything that we have been through now, turn it into a positive. So now we can help others, we can be there for others who are just starting that journey, and just volunteering and knowing I made a difference puts a purpose for what I went through, and that's been the most important thing in my recovery, I'd say.